All right, Stu here. I don't know where I'm going to be putting this in the middle of my video, but I wanted to do this live, or at least for the first time for me and for you guys, so we can see how it goes. I'm very excited about this team. I just know, I hope it will do well. I know it will do well, and if we fail together. Let's see, who are we going to do? We're going to do Kale, right? Apothecary, right? Who else? Where are my other rares I wanted to use? My rares. There we go. And where's my boy? Where's the seducer? There he is. Okay, so we have 4 rares, 1 epic. We've got a lot of speed. We've got a lot of gear on here. We've got stun runes on Kale. We've got taunt runes on our boy Seducer. And Nazana has her... I put her with shield runes. Let's play it anyways. I think they're going to wear off in 3 turns anyway, so maybe the second wave they'll take effect if we're not going that fast. The shield runes on her because she has a lot of HP. So everybody's going to start out with shields. Let's just see how it goes. Come on. 1 stun, 1 stun. All right. She's protecting. We're going to get turn cooldowns. I think we could do it. I really think we can do it. Okay, there we go. 50% decrease attack on our boys over there. Oh, whoa, whoa, we can't see the action. I want to see everything. All right, who are they going after? Oh, we got a defense break. He could die. He could die. Get his health back up. Come on, we need to get that off. All right, we got another stun. All right, Kale, do the stuns. Let's go. It's going to be a slow burn. We have to have Kale in there. Here's my dream. To take down the dragon, we got to have poisons. We have to have poisons. So Kale's a rare. We got him in there. And then we've got Seducer doing the block debuffs for our team, right? Which is going to help out. We've got the speed. And we've got Nazana. Nazana taking care of making sure we don't die. So she's doing the 50% decrease attack on all of them, AoE, and she's doing the ally protect with a big shield on herself, all that other kind of stuff. I don't know if I already went over this on the video, but let's see. So this is still round 1. This might be the whole video. It's taken so long. So Seducer as well will try to do a taunt, and he will try to do his 25% decrease attack on his AoE as well. And Seducer, you know, the reason why he'll do the taunt is because he has taunt artifacts on. So Seducer with taunt artifacts. We've got Kale with stun artifacts. I could do the same thing. I could put stun artifacts on Painkeeper. But let's just see what happens. This is really a slow one. Man, they're still alive. That's all we're happy about, right? That the 4 rares and 1 epic are making it through. Let's do this. So Nazana, that's what this video is going to be about. Her spotlight, her guide. You know, maybe any players out there who have her as an epic, who are mid to early game to mid game to even late game if they don't have a lot of options, man, pull her out and get you through Dragons 20. I hope. Let's see. I'm saying that now because we're making it, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Wave 2 is going to be hard, especially if we don't have any control. Look at that stun. Man, I love these stun runes. Taunt is just as exciting. It taunts them to you. They only do their skill 1. With Seducer has it, but the stun is so much fun. So I'm going to put stun runes probably on Painkeeper and roll it with Painkeeper, Kale, Seducer, Apothecary, and then eventually we need to find out a 5th rare that can really make everything work and come together. So if you have any ideas for me, what would be the fifth rare, even though this is a Nazana spotlight video because she's absolutely amazing. I'm sure I'm going to go over her skills and everything else in a different segment of this. I'm going to clip this, you know, put this in, and me and you guys watching this together for the first time. What do I get? No stunts. No stunts. Okay, I'm scared here. I'm scared. These guys are going to buff up and really do some damage. But we've got everything up. We got shields up. We got 3-turn shields. Let's see. Oh, man, this is slow. They're about to all attack. Oh, our stuff's dropping off. Okay, we've got coverage here. As long as they don't go after Apothecary right now, we're good. See, they're all going after my Seducer, which is really cool. Because he's got all the stuff up still, so it's not bad. We got a stun. We're working it. I mean, we're taking these hits. Nazana is making it to where we can take these hits. She's doing the shared damage. It's got it on it right now, shared damage. And we're getting enough speed to where we're coming around, trying to take control with our stun artifacts and our taunt. I can't even speak. With our taunt artifacts and the ability to lower their attack by 50% with Nazana's AoE. And her skills are both 3-turn cooldowns. I mean, she is just amazing. Look at that. We got another stun here. Could you just imagine if we had all of them with stun runes on? I think it's good to have some with taunt on. Taunt is 30%. Stun artifacts are 18%. So it's a big difference. I think everybody with taunt would be sweet, but I don't have all those kind of artifacts right now to equip everybody. We are making it through this, guys. We are doing it. We're doing it. We are definitely doing this. Oh man, Apothecary healed. It's going slow. It's going so slow. Okay, so if we don't lose anybody in the next couple minutes, then we're going to make it to the dragon with 4 rares and Nazana. Now, can we take out the dragon? Will we be able to get Seducer's block debuffs buff up enough? Will we be able to get the shared damage and shields up enough and take enough turns? And the most important thing is, will Kale be able to put up enough poisons so that we can take him down every time he does his inhale to exhale? We need those poisons. It's the only way we're going to take him down. We're going to take down the dragon probably at a relative speed that you would any team, as long as Kale can get up those poisons. So we need those poisons. Maybe we could run, I don't know, we can't do it with a second Kale. I don't think we'd make it through with 2 Kales, a Seducer, a Painkeeper, and Apothecary. I just don't think we'd do that. Because Nazana is she's too good at her job. She's just too good at it. 3 turn cooldown on both. Ally protection, shield to herself. The 50% decreased attack. Now she's going to do it on the dragon hopefully here. We need the decreased attack too. So we need it all to come together. We need the protection. We need the block, the debuffs. We need the speed. We need the poisons. And we need that. We need that attack down. So we got the 50% attack down. We don't have enough poisons up right now. Now keep in mind, my Nazana has 0 masteries. Like 0. None at all. So who knows what's going to... You know, it would help out, obviously, if she had War Master to do a little bit more damage to the dragon. We're getting poisons up. Okay. Our speed is kicking in. I think we're going to get hit with a stun here. We're going to get hit with the... Oh, God, it was so close. It was so close. He was almost there. Okay, we didn't lose anybody, though, so that's fine. We're doing all right. We've got some baby poisons up, and we've got a 5% poison, so we can still pull this off. Now, if he does that at the very end, when he's got a shred of life... Oh, nice. Where he's got a shred of life, and he breathes on us, where he's just doing mass damage, some kind of, like, enrage feature, then we're going to be in trouble. Now, this... heal block is only coming up because Painkeeper has heal block artifacts on that I was running her with, trying her out in Fire Knight's Castle, which works very well. But for this, I don't want her taking up the debuff slot of 10, and I'd rather her have maybe even poison. Hey, we could put poison gear on her. That would help us through the waves if we're working with these 5 right here, and it would help out with this dragon tremendously. Those poisons will help out so much. Hey. We're at 7 minutes. This is going to be the whole video. I still need to chop this up. I need to do her gear, we'll show you at least what I think her mastery should be since she has none, and just, you know, at least show you a little bit about her, Nazana, before I just come in here and just show you one run with her. You know, I want to try her out in PvP. I want to try her out in other dungeons as well. But right now, as you see, we had him so okay. Oh, all right. So Seducer had his block debuffs up. Only one person got stunned. Hey, that's what Seducer is there for. He's there for the seducing as well as the blocking, the debuffs. So I don't know. This is working out nice. This is a dream for anybody out there who can't do Dragons 20, who has a decent team and wants to throw Nazana in there. I mean, really. If you're losing guys in wave 1, wave 2, if you're losing people even on the dragon, she will help out a lot. So I've done player guides on Painkeeper, Seducer, Apothecary, and probably an old one on Kale. So if you need to look back through my channel, just look back through, you'll see it all. We did it. Yes, the dragon, he's not getting there. You're done, dragon. You are done. All right, so I'm happy. I'm excited that we could do it with the team. And look, nobody even came close to dying. I didn't see any time when it was close to dying. Dragons 20, 8 minutes. Oh my God, 8 minutes, so long. 8 minutes with all rares, 4 rares, and a Nazana. Wow, that's great. Anyways, I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to continue on with the video. I will see you guys later. Here we are with Nazana, the demon spawn epic, who just looks amazing. Looks a little bit like the old horror movies from Species. She's not wearing a lot here. She looks great though. Character model is amazing. Let's go over her skills really quick. We have attacks all enemies. It's just attack all enemies on her skill 1, which makes her fantastic for things like stun runes, stun artifacts. Let me start over for that. Here we are. Here we are with Nazana. She looks like the queen of the underworld. She would go well with Seducer. I'm sure they've talked to each other. She looks pretty hot for a demon spawn. She looks like the species lady from the old horror movies back in the day. So very cool character model. Let's go over her abilities. She has very high HP, defense, and good speed for an epic. Very high. And she needs it because she does some really cool stuff. So she attacks everybody on her skill 1, which makes her a perfect candidate for somebody like Stun Artifact. So you can just hit everybody every turn and get an 18% chance flat to stun some of those people in the waves. And then here's where she really comes into play. She has a 3-turn cooldown on her skill 2 and her skill 3 fully maxed. And she does a 50% ally protection buff on all allies for 2 turns and places a shield buff on herself for 2 turns, which the value of 40% of her max HP. That is a huge shield buff, 40% of her max HP. And the ally buff, basically how that works is you'll see that little shared hands over each of your champions, and anytime they take damage, she's going to take 50% of that damage. It helps in those waves and in bosses a lot. So if you're having trouble, this girl is amazing. This girl is the one to carry you through probably anything in game that you can't get done with the group you're doing right now. So especially if you can max her out. Attacks all enemies, has a 50%, 75% chance maxed out to do a 50% decrease attack debuff. So not only is she going to protect all your guys, do a shield on herself, she's also going to hit all the enemies and do a possibly, you know, with the 75% chance, do a 50% decrease attack on them so they're hitting even less. On a 3-turn cooldown maxed out, which I've got her skilled up, I've got her fully booked. She is simply amazing. Let's go over and look at what I've got on her. So my plan is to run her in Dragons 20 with 4 rares, as you've already heard. So I don't need to really talk about that. Let's go over to where is she at? Let's see what she's got on her. Let's talk about Masteries, and then let's jump into it. So we have her at, where did she go? There she is. Okay, she's only at 57. I've got shield runes on her, which here we'll go over here. 30% HP shield buff for 3 turns on all allies. So 30% of her max HP is a shield buff on all my allies and herself when each round. So each wave, new enemies come in. When you get to the boss, it's only going to be there for 3 turns, and it will not come back up. And in PvP, as you've seen it before, it's there for 3 turns. It's a very strong artifact set, but we kind of go fast enough to where I think it falls off and doesn't lose. It loses kind of its power because we're taking so many turns so fast. Maybe in wave 2, if things are on cooldown and we're not able to speed up fast enough, it could definitely help out so we don't lose people in wave 2. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to work well. Here's the first one over here to the left. I'm just going to click on them really quick, let you guys look at it. We've got a broken set here. We're just going to go for the HP, and we want good substats. We want the speed, we want the accuracy, we want to land her debuffs, and we want good HP, and we want good speed. So there we go. Now, I do want to put stun set on her because anytime she's not doing the ally protect, she's going to do an AoE with her skill 1 and her skill 3, which is very cool. I think that'll be fun for stuns. We can stun up some more people, but she does her job phenomenally. So let's go over here. My head, is it blocking? If it's blocking the stats, now we can see total stats now. 54k HP, almost 2,000 defense, 184 speed. We're not worried about all the rest of the stuff. My Great Hall is at max for force, so she's getting 209 accuracy, which is very good for her. Plus 80 from the Great Hall. Keep up on those with PvP, do that kind of stuff. That is her. Let's go into her Masteries. Masteries, I haven't done any, as you can see. She has no Masteries on these runs I've done. I would go for offense tree. I would go for the critical damage, whatever you want all the way down here to War Master. That way I can get a little bit extra damage on all the attacks she does. Then over in the support, I would go for the additional accuracy. Always get up with those accuracies. 30% chance to increase my turn meter whenever a buff or a debuff falls off. Here's one on each side. And then I'd go for the additional either that, 5% chance to lower a skill cooldown. And then I would go for a chance to increase my debuffs by 30% chance to increase the debuff by 1 turn. So we could get that attack down even longer. And then I would go for this one to extend buffs. It doesn't say here that we can. It says block damage, unkillable, revive on death. So we can extend the share damage for 3 turns, and we can extend the shields if the shield's still up. So hey, you can't beat that. It's all there on the support. It's what I usually go for, offense support, for something like her especially. So that's it. That's all I've got.